Can you please put your hands together for Sohail Ahmed?
You said that wouldn't happen. Should have told me that sooner. Alright, I'm going to be doing a lot of walking back and forth, so I hope this doesn't interfere. Okay? Wow, first of all, this is my probably third millionaires meeting in 4 years. So I've been away for a while. What I was going to say was that there are many stages in Kleeneze. You've got the international conference stage. So I've been on that stage, I'll explain that in a little while. Been on the main conference stage, which we used to be in Birmingham. By the way, the next meeting is on Saturday the 4th of January in Cheltenham. Whoever hasn't got their ticket, please do, because it's going to be an amazing event. Beginning of the year, it's going to set the tone for the whole year. Okay? But this stage, what I always used to tell my team members when we used to come quite frequently at the beginning when I started, was that this is the home stage. Because Bob, as you know, is one of the most successful people in the company. And you know from his income, you know from the group he set up, the Fast Forward group. In Bob Webb's group, you've had so many millionaires come over the years. And as you might have seen in the clip there, at the moment I'm in the Millionaire Girls group, if anyone noticed that. Any millionaires group is a good group, I say. So it's good to be back on the home stage. Okay? Now, first of all, I want to talk about, before I get into the history of how I started and what happened to the present day, I want to explain about Easy Reach. Now, I've been to more meetings than I've done Easy Reach messages, but it's only been 2 Easy Reach messages in 4 years that I've sent down. So I'm going to say something about this now because this is very important. As you know, if you're in the Terrier group, Gavin Scott passes down messages every day, and there's good reason for that. Me, myself, because I could not attend meetings, couldn't mix with, the top leaders, one of the ways that I grew my business was through Easy Reach. Yes? So what that does is, that connects everyone pretty much in the country, because that's how big Gavin's business is, and you can hear everyone's story, right from the first drop they do to the people who are already millionaires. You can hear exactly what they're doing, how they're doing it. So if you do have Easy Reach, please do listen to them and engage in that as well, and leave your messages on there, because from now on I will be leaving quite a few messages, so I'll put them out there now. Can't backtrack from that. Okay. Just waiting for the butterflies to go from my stomach. They've gone now. Now let's get to the serious business end now. There's 2 reasons why I'm here. First one is, you've heard from Beryl there some of the achievements that I've had, but one of the reasons why I'm here is I'm here to learn and grow. So for everyone who is here for the first time, or just been in the business a few weeks or a few months, I was speaking to a few people who said, they've got guests here who've just joined new. Open your mind and just take it all in. Take as many notes as you can, and when you get a chance, go through everything, speak to the person who brought you to the meeting, and really talk to them about what you've heard here today, because it's going to really help you throughout the whole of 2014. And talking about 2014, Bob was sending out a message saying this is the last millionaires, this is the last millionaires meeting, so everyone needs to be here. The way I look at it is, this is my first meeting of 2014, because my plan is going to start from today for 2014. Yes? Now, who wants to know the power of retail? Anyone interested? Yeah. Well, Bob Webb is. I'll say that again. Is anyone interested to know the real power of retail? Yes. Okay, I will commence now. A bit more convincing that was. This is my first cheque. Started in September 2009. £80, that was. That was a lot harder to get than my last retail, £14,000. I'm going to explain why that was. When I joined, you could start with unlimited number of catalogues. Now it's capped. Not many people know this because it's on stage, so I'm explaining things that no one's heard before. I started with 550 books. 550 books, paid about £400. Dropped, lost half of them straight away. I was like a headless chicken. Turn left, turn right, went everywhere. Lost half of them. The first book that I picked up, no order, but the way I arranged my catalogue was I knew that they actually looked. So that just got me excited, that I actually put a book through someone's door and they looked through the catalogue. From there, I decided I'm just going to keep dropping and keep collecting. But as you are going to the houses, the best way to learn is through that hands-on. So then you get an idea of which houses to go to. If you're doing blanket drops, you should have an idea of which houses to go to, which houses maybe to avoid. I'll give you an example. If there's a lot of building work, a lot of rubbish you can see there, there's maybe 6, 7 bells on the door, then you know maybe there's going to be several different people living there. Or the property could be vacant if there's building work, so you wouldn't put it through there, would you? Well, I used to do that. Lost a lot of catalogues that way. So as I started refining and being selective, I was getting a lot more catalogues back. At the same time, my orders were increasing. Now, that was my first check. After that, I went to gold in 6 months because I duplicated the system of what I did. Just showed a few people how to drop books and how to collect them. A lot of people complicate things because it's as simple as ABC. But people then start getting too involved in it. So the idea is that you drop and you collect. You drop and you collect. The more times you do it, the more retail you're going to get, the more income you're going to get. Now, I've got 1,000 customers, so people have been asking me, how do I do it and how does it become to the £14,000 worth of retail? The way it works is, my 1,000 customers that I've built over the last 4 years has come about through many referrals, through customers telling me, you need to go to my sister, you need to go to my daughter, you need to go to my friend. The reason being is because customer service. Customer service, customer service, customer service. Treat people how you want to be treated. They will be loyal with you for the rest of the time you're in the business or they're alive. Yes? Anytime someone has a problem or a query, you can deal with it. If you avoid their phone calls, guess what? They're never going to order with you again. Yeah? So I've got a lot of referrals, a lot of people telling me that we like your service, please can you help me to go to this person. And as a result of that, I get a lot of phone orders. So the way I do it is, if some people are very good with their customers, I explain to them my situation, and I say, look, there's not always a time where I can come to collect your books on the day that I said I was going to come. So be truthful to your customers. Tell them, look, I am expecting to come on this day, but I might be delayed. So is it possible I can have your phone number? Maybe I can get the order on the phone. You should, if some people say to you, there will be some people who say we don't give out phone numbers because we get a lot of nuisance calls. But 90% of people, once they start to trust you, they know you by name, not some catalogue guy or some catalogue woman. That's how I used to be known. Now they call me by my name and tell me to come inside. If it's raining or cold, they tell me to come inside because of that relationship has built. Yes? So try to get phone orders from people if you've got a bit of lack of time. And say to them, look, when I come and do your delivery, I can pick up the catalogue at the same time. Yeah? So fast forwarding now because I'm going to get flashes again to get off. This is me in Miami, 2012. They let me keep the suit, but they didn't let me take the Lamborghini with me. In America what they say, if it's good, they want to keep it. Nobody knows this either. You're going to find out here first time today. I went to Miami because I sponsored one person, only one person. You hear stories of people sponsoring 50 people, 20 people, 30 people. I sponsored one person, took me to the top 10 of the league tables because I taught her how to do £2,000 of retail every period. And she was in a tough area, just like I was. If you're new, if there's anyone else doing it in your area, this is what happened to me. 10 people in my area, I'm the biggest. Well, now I'm the biggest, full stop. But when I started, there was 10 other people there. Customers telling me, we've already got someone. I left a little note with them. If that person stops coming, give me a call because I will still be around. And some people did. You can do that. There's no restrictions in the company. Leave your details. Leave a little note. You know your day slip, it's got your details on there, leave it with them. Say, look, people come and go all the time. Sometimes people join just for Christmas. But I'll be here all year round. And they're seeing that. Yeah? Now, fast forward on, my last period, £14,000 worth of retail. This is what it gets you. Exactly £5,000 more than my first cheque. That's just me basically doing retail. Now the plan going forward for 2014, it says fast forward there, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because the executive is on the cards now. And with my retail, there's no reason why I can be pushing close to 7,000, 8,000. That's possible. Do you believe? What's your plans? Do you trust yourself? Do you respect your business? Yeah? Just a couple of things. What works, before I have to get off? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6-week drops, it all works. Yes? I've done it all. Blanket dropping, presenting, that works. Presenting products, that works. Don't dwell on it, just do it and make a load of money. Thank you very much.